Hi folks, Bodine52 here with you. Have you ever thought about selling all of your stuff except for your motorcycle and getting a motorhome and just driving around and touring the country? Stay tuned. I need your help because I want to talk Mrs. Bodine into it. So I am out and about, a nice evening in western Pennsylvania, enjoying the beautiful weather with the beautiful Mrs. Bodine on the back of the motorcycle. Say hello.
Hello.
So Mrs. Bodine, I've been thinking about something, and I thought it would be best that the folks that follow our channel get kind of grouped into this, because I think it's a group effort, okay? You ready for this? I got a proposal for you. No, it's not getting remarried again. That's silly.
Oh, that ship sailed because you won't do it.
Oh, that's a whole different vlog, I got to tell you. So here's where I'm going. So, you and I like traveling. We're getting a little longer in the tooth. I mean, we're not old, but we're in our 50s, right?
Right.
We like to travel, right? We're getting to that age where, well, I still got to work, right?
Right.
But yet we're getting to where we're going to want to enjoy, the second part of our life, the non-working part, right? Make sense?
Makes sense.
And, we've been living in Pennsylvania here for a couple of years, right?
Right.
Been pretty nice. And I was thinking, because we've talked about, and I've done videos on, where to retire, whether you should be a snowbird or you should, move somewhere south. And you and I have talked about maybe going down to South Carolina or the Carolinas to retire, right?
Right.
Warmer weather, we like the ocean, can play golf, can ride motorcycles all the time, right? So you following me so far?
I'm following.
All right, good. So, and this is a beautiful road.
Yes, it is.
So I was thinking, with all of that stuff that's a hassle, and all, the house, cutting the grass, you got to clean it, you got to paint the front door, you got to clean the garage out, you got to snow blow in the winter here in Pennsylvania, all that stuff, right? I think I have the answer. Are you ready? Because we've been talking about this for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
All right. Let's sell all of our stuff. Now, wait. You've talked about how much crap that we have in storage and that we should just get rid of all of it, which I'm all for, by the way. Let's just sell all of our stuff, of course, other than Big Mama, right? Our beautiful 2018 Ultra Limited. And let's buy one of those big old motorhomes, is it? That you drive around in. Has like a place in the back where you can keep your motorcycle. A toy hauler, I guess is what they call it, right?
Right.
And then we can drive all over the country. We can visit people, visit your mom, visit my sisters. And then in the winter, we'll find a place. We'll either continue to go around to places in the wintertime, or we will just find a place that we can park it down in Florida or Carolinas somewhere. Because you remember a friend, Chuck, when I worked in D.C.
Yeah.
He has a huge one. Now Chuck was our IT guy, but he was always super smart. You knew it, right? And he just saved the crap out of his money. So he retired at like 55 or 50. Bought this big old motorhome. I think he has a house in Virginia, but he's hardly ever there. It's like $1 million. It's ridiculous, right? This thing has fireplace in it. It's just crazy, crazy stuff. But that's what he does. And I'll tell you what, every time I see pictures of him and his wife, they're either out visiting friends or they're smiling. So what I'm suggesting is that too could be us, Mrs. Bodine. We sell all of our stuff is what I propose, and we buy one of those big motor coaches, motorhomes, whatever the heck they are, and we just drive around. What say you, Mrs. Bodine?
Wouldn't you get tired of me?
Mrs. Bodine, that's impossible for me to ever get tired of you. There's not a moment in the day that I'm not thinking about you and excited just to be with you. What? You don't believe me?
You're funny. Sounds good to me, dear.
Oh, no, you're not into that. I know you won't go for that. Like, we got to sell everything. Your car.
Now, I ain't selling my car.
Yeah, see, there we go. Here we go. So what else would have to go with us? Let's just talk about that. What would have to go with us if we went down this road?
Our animals.
Our animals. Such as 2 cats and a dog?
Yep.
Well, now wait a minute. I've seen some vlogs of some folks that have a dog, but cats? No, can't have 2 cats and a dog. The cat's gotta stay.
Yeah, well, then you have to wait till they go to Rainbow Heaven.
Rainbow cat heaven. Or they go to Pet Cemetery.
Yep, Rainbow Heaven.
Now, for those folks that don't know, I go hunting with a good friend of mine in Michigan, and he has part of his land he calls Pet Cemetery, and that's where animals within the family and friends that have passed away get buried. Pet Cemetery. So, all right, Mrs. Bodine. So the pets, we have to wait for the pets. What else? Car has to come? That's a problem.
Just pull it.
Just pull it. All right. But the motorcycle has to come. So we'd have to have something pretty big. I'm not sure we could afford that, but I think we should try it. What do you think? Yeah?
We'll think about it.
All righty. What do you think, folks? Would you ever do something like that? Do you think it's totally crazy? Maybe as Mrs. Bodine, I'm sure, is thinking is sometimes you need grass under you. I mean, I am a dude, so I do like cutting the grass. There's something about getting on the riding mower with your sunglasses on, some tunes, and a beer, and driving around your yard. I don't know why that is. It's probably something wrong with me, but the question of the day is, would you take a chance if you were close to retirement, and let's say you could afford it and you didn't have to work anymore, would you sell all your stuff and just tour the United States? That is the question. We will be waiting for Mrs. Bodine's answer, and Lord knows when that will come. What do you say, Mrs. Bodine?
Yep, we don't know when that'll happen.
This isn't happening, is it? Are you getting more open-minded or less open-minded the older that you get?
Probably less open-minded.
Are you?
Yeah.
By the way, I was thinking of turning there and I changed my mind because this road is too cool. All right, Mrs. Bodine, that is... I say since you're kind of on the edge, that we need to go to anybody watching the channel. So if you think we should sell all of our stuff and do what I just said, toy hauler, motor coach, please leave a comment. Say, hell yeah, if you vote for us to do that. We'll tally up all the votes, and we'll let you know what we're going to do. That is it for the Bodines. Mrs. Bodine, anything you have to say before we go?
Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend. All right, folks, thanks very much for tuning in and watching our crazy rear ends. We're just going to enjoy some tunes and the beautiful weather here in Pennsylvania. Thanks for checking in with us. This is Mr. and Mrs. Bodine 52 checking out. Be safe on and off the motorcycle, folks. We'll talk to you soon.